Nearly 1 year ago, we talked to the owner and patrons of Tommy's Bar and Beauty about George Floyd's murder and the civil unrest that followed.
And now we're checking in on how the conversations surrounding his death have changed in the past year and getting reaction on the guilty verdict. 9 News Side's Lustelia Caballero reports.
Customers here say this is a safe haven for conversations, a place where folks can catch the buzz of what's happening in Tucson. Today may look like a normal day inside Tommy's Barber and Beauty. But owner Tommy Clardy Jr. says it sure feels a lot different following the verdict of the Derek Chauvin trial.
You know, at the barbershop, it was a pretty big deal. I was only a couple of times we've turned everything off and watched TV. It was O.J. Simpson and George Floyd. Nearly
1 year ago, protests unfolded across the country and here in Tucson over the death of George Floyd.
There was a big sigh of relief that the verdict came back for justice.
A lot of people didn't think that there would be a conviction.
But barber and former police officer Robert Fry says there's still more to be done.
No, it's not over, especially when you have two other African-American individuals that were shot by police in the last 2 days.
And yet Clardy Jr. says today is a day of new beginnings, but one of continued conversations about racism, a topic he says has been popular inside the barbershop since Floyd's death.
Our shop, if you see, is very diverse. Everybody feels comfortable in here. That's how the world should be.
Al Longmire has been a barber for more than 50 years. He says the verdict gives him hope for the future.
It was just good to see. I'd go all the way back to when Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. I was cutting hair around town then.
Fry says the next step will be holding people accountable through legislation and law enforcement training.
Those officers who attend those implicit bias trainings, if they actually utilize those skills, some of the turnouts will be a lot different.
I expect the ball to start rolling now.
I think that our kids are going to continue this fight to make sure justice for everybody, justice for all.
Lustelia Caballero, KGAN 9 on your side.